Hey guys, so in this tutorial we are building a Nuxt app resume. We're at Start Bootstrap. This is part 2 in this series. So we're going to download, if you haven't seen part 1, please go see it. We're going to download this resume from Start Bootstrap. Let's see what's in the folder. Okay, here we're going to extract it. So I'm using Windows, and if you're using any other operating system like Linux or Mac, use whatever utilities you need to use to unzip. Okay, so here we have this HTML resume. So there it is. See, I'm running it on my C drive. So we're going to turn this into a Nuxt app. So let's go and download our Nuxt, create our Nuxt app. First thing we're going to do, right, is just type in Nuxt 3 into Google and getting started right there. All right, we've done this. If you've been watching my videos, we've done this before, so make sure you have Node, the latest version. A good way of doing that is the following. So I like to build my apps on the C drive, and I have folder code. So we're going to just start from here, and the app that I like to use is Git Bash. I think it should work. Alright, Git Bash. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so you can see exactly what's going on and follow along in this tutorial. I'm going to make this bigger. There we go. Okay, so to check whether you have Node or not, you just go Node-V. That's saying Node, show me your version. That's 16.15. When you go to the Nuxt app site, it tells you want to have between using version 14.16 or above 16.11. We're using 16.15, so that'll be good. Visual Studio Code, I already have that installed here. Make sure you have that because that's what we're going to be using. And then Volar extension in VS Code, I already have. These are my extensions. If you look at Volar, it's already there. Let's open this up a little bit. It's already here. Okay. So it is time to create our Nuxt app. So what we gotta do is copy this, paste it in here. I hope it doesn't just run automatically. All right. We're gonna call this resume app. Right? We're gonna press enter. We're gonna download the Nuxt create app. So this tells you this is Nuxt version 3. It's release candidate, not yet production, but that's good enough for us. All right. So it tells us here to cd into resume app. We're gonna do that, but it's not resume app for us. It's actually that's right. Resume app. cd into resume app. So there we are. We're in resume app. Now I'm going to open this in Visual Studio Code, and the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to say code and dot. That's going to open the current folder. I'm going to do that. Press enter, and there we go. So we have opened our folder into our Nuxt app. Now it's not quite ready. If you look at your package.json, we have just Nuxt as a dependency, but we don't have our node modules here. The node modules are the other pieces of software that are required to run your Nuxt app. So you're going to click on terminal. You're going to create a new terminal. And the way I like to work, right, I'm going to make this bigger too. This is kind of small, even for me. I'm gonna make this bigger. Control plus. I think that should be big enough, right? Yeah, maybe that's too big. I like to have two terminals open, right? So we're gonna use the first one that will run our server, the Nuxt server. So the first thing we're gonna do is yarn install, which is going to install all the modules that are required to create our Nuxt app. So you're gonna press enter. All right, there we go. Now I have another instance of Visual Studio running, right? And this is where this is already serving. And if you see, so I'm gonna just close that for now. You see it's serving at port 3000, but we're gonna shut this down and we're gonna create our Nuxt app from scratch. So I'm just gonna say Control C, and it's closed. I'm gonna close this here. All right, so here we are. We're downloading our modules. Okay, great. So as you can see here, we have all these, a bunch of modules. Boy, it needs a lot. Okay. So our app is ready to go, right? We're gonna just do yarn install. No, actually, no. We just did that. We're gonna do yarn dev. Going to do yarn dev, and if you do -o, it means open it. So yarn dev will start the development server. That's where we're building. We're still in development. Did it open? There we go. So it's taking some time to build. Let's see what's happening here. Yep, it's still building. Waiting. Right, babe? Maybe my baby's my wife. She's, she's supporting me in this. Do I have to cut the video? I rarely edit my videos. I just go for it. I'm too poor right now. I'm just starting this these Nuxt app tutorials. Okay, so looks like we are serving at localhost 3000. So is that true? I think that's just a backend server or something, or that just means it's at the port. So okay, there we are. We're serving. Okay, so we have just installed our Nuxt app. Now our goal is to turn this into, where is that? Into this. Stick around. Don't go anywhere, and make sure you look at the link below. There is a link about how to build your Nuxt app and make them amazing, right? I'm going to tell you this little secret that I'm telling you, like even big companies don't really know how to do this, but this will make your Nuxt apps great, easy to debug, easy to fix, and just plain beautiful. All right, so make sure you go to the link below and download. That's all free for you. I'll see you soon.